Hey guys, welcome back to Ken's Tea Party. I'm high once again and I got some tea to spill. So, first things first, we're not off to a good start. One of my old friends turned into a lesbian. That made my body itch. But I was on Instagram and I seen one of my old friends and her sister, because they were twins, the other twin turned into a lesbian. And how I know this is because she had the lesbian haircut, she had the lesbian hair color, she had the lesbian outfit on, and she was right next to another girl. I'm like, I'm flabbergasted. This is not the person that I was hanging out with back in the day. This is not the girl. So what's going on? I'm like, now you're a lesbian? You wasn't gonna tell me? Now I'm disturbed. I really am. That's no. No. You could have told a bitch. I'm just saying, I'm like, now that I see on her Instagram that she's a lesbian, I'm just grateful that her sister is not a lesbian too. When it evens it out, I guess. It balances. It balances. But anyway, I went on Facebook and, I was doing my own thing. And one of my old teachers popped up as a friend suggestion. I'm like, oh, this is the bitch that I somewhat had beef with. And I went on her profile. And I'm not going to say she looked at me. I'm going to be nice. I'm not going to say it at all, to be honest. Nobody liked her, by the way. Nobody liked her. She was mean. She thought she was this and that and the third. And she just was not that girl that she thought she really was. So I'm scrolling on her pictures and I seen her husband. I'm like, I'm like, yeah, he thought he won something, didn't he? Really? So then I go to one of the pictures on there. It was a group of people and she was photoshopped in it. She wasn't even in the fucking photo. She was photoshopped in it. I seen the outline. I'm like, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. They didn't even want you there. They didn't want you in the fucking photo. You didn't get the memo, honey? They had to Photoshop you in a fucking group photo. So, does that not ring nothing to your head? Do these people even fuck with you or not? Because they clearly don't fuck with you like you think they fuck with you, honey. I don't fuck with you. So, what's really the problem? What's really the fucking problem? Because now I'm confused. She really thought she was all that, and she was a gym teacher. But it looked like she never stepped foot in one. So now I'm confused again. It was just really crazy. She would be quick to fail someone. I'm like, girl, you can't even do 5 jumping jacks. Pipe down. Talking to me. But anyway, I just thought it was crazy that she still didn't blow my mind. She could have no makeover, no nothing. I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna mind my business. That's all I'm gonna do. But anyway, I was at work and this homeless guy, I was making food, and then next thing you know, I go to the lobby. This homeless guy is getting a drink, but I guess he didn't order a drink, so he had a drink of his own and was getting popped. And Tina seen it and she said, that's theft, that's thievery. She said, that's theft. Arr. I looked to my left, I looked to my right. I'm confused, why this bitch say arr? She's not a pirate. And then she threw something on the floor. It was like a piece of paper. She said, that's theft, arr. I'm like, oh, girl. And then the homeless guy just walked out the building. He didn't care. It was giving mood, to be honest. Like, he just walked out, did not care. He got his drink and he left. He wasn't bothering no one. It's never that serious, to be honest. Let the man have this drink. Let the man have the drink. It wasn't that serious. I'm like, okay, well, he got away with that. So what now? Nothing. Like, nothing happened. She picked up her piece of paper that she threw on the floor, and then we went back to work. But anyway, um, later that same day, Isaac came in drunk as fuck. Really drunk. Really, really drunk. And I'm like, what is going on? Mind you, this light-skinned boy named Perry, he got sent home early because, you know, he only had like an hour left. So they was like, okay, well, you could go home early. That was the dumbest mistake ever. This man, Isaac, was drunk. He couldn't do nothing, y'all. So it was just me and him, and I had to do everything. I had to make the food. I had to cook the fucking food. I had to go back and forth. This man couldn't even put on fucking gloves. He spent 5 minutes putting on gloves. I made like 4 orders at that point. I'm like, what is going on? Literally. And then I was making an order, and next thing you know, I finished wrapping it. I set it up. I turn around. He's on the fucking floor. I'm like, how are you on the floor? He tripped. He tripped on something. Like, he tripped on the air. I walk over towards him. The buns are all pushed in the fucking shelf and shit. They're all pushed in. I'm like, this bitch really fell in the buns. He fell. And then Tina's like, oh my gosh, what happened? I'm like, he just fell. Whoop-de-whoop-de-doo. Like, I don't know how to help him. I didn't want him to seem like he was drunk. Like, I don't know. But he really wasn't helping his case at all. Like, he was really drunk. And then I'm like, okay, well, you need to get the fuck up. We got work to do. I'm gonna need you on table if you can do that. Or just drop buns. I told him just to drop buns. I got everything else. Just drop me buns. He was like, okay. Still couldn't get the fucking glove on. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I know I'm fucked up. I'm like, yeah, at least you're fucking aware. So why was you not aware of this before you fucking started drinking, bitch, if you was gonna end up like this? Question mark. Now I'm confused. Like, that's just crazy to me. And it's about time to me to go. And then Tina finished doing what she's doing, and she comes back there. She was like, "Oh my gosh! Like, I never seen someone like, I never in my years of working at McDonald's, I seen someone come in acting like that." I'm like, I should call the cops, but I don't think that's necessary. I'm like, well, I don't really think it's necessary. It's just a drunk man. He just needs to go home. And then Renee, her ass and everyone's business, she's like, yeah, go ahead and clock out for me. And Isaac is like, no, I'm good. I'm like, well, was you good when you was on the floor? Question mark, I'm not trying to be rude, but like, you literally fell on the floor. It gets to a point. And he was like, no, I'm not going home. I'm like, well, it's time for me to go home. And he kept asking me what time I got off too. And I told him 8:30. He said, okay, you could clock out. I'm like, well, who the fuck are you to tell me I should go clock out? He said, go make your food and go clock out. Is it your time? I'm like, it's not my time. It's 8:16. I'm getting my full hours. Until it's 8:30, then I'll clock out. What is you talking about? And you can't even be back here by yourself any fucking way. So you low-key need me. The fuck? He needed me. But luckily, Tina was there. And she helped him out or whatever. And then she texted me about it and said, don't tell no one about the situation. Mind you, I already told Kahari and I told Kimori. Like, I already told those two before she even said any of that. I'm like, well, they already know the tea. So now I'm confused. What do I do now? I mean, eventually, I wasn't the only fucking witness there. There was like 3 other people that saw it. So, they might say something too. So, I hope I wasn't the only one she texted. But anyway, I am going to mind my business. But Renee, she took Isaac to the store because my coworkers told me, they said they was on break, and she took him to the store. And then she said, I hope he's not gonna buy more liquor. I'm like, oh, now she's trying to clock someone. She said, I hope he's not trying to buy more liquor because he was drunk already. I'm like, why would you even take him to the store? You should, like, have him at least supervised. Like, girl, you should have went in there with him. Like, but I'm gonna mind my business. Then, Isaac, because this girl named Z, she texted me. She said, tell me why Isaac called me fine last night. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, what is going on? And then I guess he wanted to know if she thought Mark was cute, and she was like, let me mind my business. And like, it was just a lot going on. He just kept talking to her, kept talking to her. I'm like, yeah, he kept talking to me too. I'm like, he was like really close to me. Like, he got really close to me, like homo close. Homo, like real homo close. I'm like, I'm not a homo. You need to back up, okay? Not anymore. Get away. And it was just so crazy. It was just so crazy. But anyway, I accidentally mistaken this girl named Charlotte for Chipotle. I was high. I was reading something on TikTok. I'm like, oh, Chipotle, Chipotle. Her name was Charlotte. And I didn't notice until like minutes after. I'm like, wait, this shit says Charlotte, not Chipotle. It was just really crazy. But anyway, if you guys were wondering, I am officially emo now. Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm officially emo now. I've been, I had to cut off a few people. I had to cut off Beyonce. I had to cut off, Rihanna. Like, I'm fully goth now, or whatever, emo. Like, I listen to dark music. Like, let me play. I'm making, like, my playlist right now. And I'm gonna, show you, like, what kind of song, I was listening to. Okay. Ready? Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation. Hey. Yes. Like, that's like the piece of the song. I'm like, yeah, I've been listening like to that type of songs. Like, it's just really my mood for real. And that's how I feel. Like, I'm fully emo. And I've been doing the little swoop to my hair, I've been doing everything. I just been rocking the beanie lately. And just, I really like this emo lifestyle because it's not a phase. This is my life now. And I want to say to all the other emos out there, we have to stick together as emos. And how long have I been emo? Well, I was emo last year. And then people said, oh, you're just in the face. You're just in the face. You're not really emo. And then I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not really emo. So I went back to normal. And then I went back to emo right now. And it really wasn't a phase. It was a lifestyle. It was my life. I would die emo. Make everything black. Everything. Make it dark purple. Like, make it cool. Like, and play emo music at my funeral. Okay? And have a good time. So, yeah. Anyway, I saw these lesbians. Ugh, back to lesbians, I know. I saw these lesbians on TikTok. And she's low-key famous. And I'm about to play the video that I saw. Because I was just so traumatized. I'm like, this bitch is a lesbian. And she looks like a fucking lesbian too, y'all. Let me find it. She's a YouTuber. And she's a mom. Infamous mommy vlogger Hold up, listen.
Infamous mommy vlogger Ruby Frankie's daughter revealed her mom had a steamy lesbian affair with fellow abuser Joey Hildebrand. Ruby's daughter Sherry exposed their mischievous secret after uncovering text messages, emails, and journal entries, confirming that their relationship spilled over into the physical. Although the couple frequently slammed homosexuality to their followers, their own relationship grew increasingly intimate. Hildebrand moved into Sherry's bedroom, which she claims in her bombshell memoir. She saw her mom leave with her hair messy, cheeks flushed, and her robe hastily tied. Infamous mommy vlogger Ruby Frankie.
That bitch is a fucking lesbian. She looks like a fucking lesbian. She's weird. Like, no, and she's a horrible mother too. Like, how you gonna be a lesbian and a bad mom? Like, weird. Like, that made my body itch. And the other lesbian too, she looks like a fucking lesbian too, and she's built like one. But I'm gonna mind my fucking business. But there is something I really don't understand. When people say life is like a box of chocolate, you don't know the flavor until you bite or whatever. I'm like, well, how's that true? Because I bought the shit. I bought the fucking box of chocolate. So I know what I'm getting into. I know what I got. So now I'm confused. Like, what kind of chocolate you guys are buying? Because when I bought the fucking chocolate, I know exactly what the fuck I got. Exactly. So is life really a box of chocolate? Is life really a box of chocolate? Or should we change another fucking term or phase or whatever name of it? Because life is like a box of chocolates. It's just not the way, because I bought the fucking chocolate. I know what I got. Okay? I know what I got. I know what's in it. So now I'm confused. But I am going to mind my business and we're going to move on. Another thing I don't understand when people keep saying, piss me off. They say it in all the comments. They be like, oh, you pissed me off. This pissed me off. I'm like, well, clap if you care. Nobody gives a fuck if he pisses you off. You should have fucking commented. Like, it pissed you off that bad you had to fucking comment? I mean, get over it. Like, nobody gives a fuck that you're pissed off, bitch. Go tell your mama. Like, nobody cares. Like, get off the fucking internet at that fucking point if everything fucking pisses you off. Like, talk about, this pissed me off, this pissed me off. Nobody gives a fuck if it pisses you off, bitch. Like, get over it. It was never that serious. Like, speak when spoken to, bitch. Speak when fucking spoken to. That's what's pissing me off. Speak when fucking spoken to. Like, nobody asked for your fucking opinion. Nobody asked you to fucking speak. Nobody asked you to send that fucking comment. So block and delete yourself. You need to leave. It's like, leave immediately. Like, the fuck, nobody wants you around. You're a bum. Okay, you're not that girl, and you never will be. Remember that. Remember that. It was never that fucking serious. Never. And to the bitch who fucking said it in the fucking comments I just fucking read, fuck you. Fuck you. And fuck your dog too, bitch. Like, I don't know who the fuck you think you talking to, but you are not that girl, and you never fucking will be, bitch. Remember that. Remember that. You will never be that fucking girl. Okay? Never. And fuck your dog again too, bitch. That ugly ass fucking dog. I never seen an ugly dog like that before. It's so fucking ugly. Like, did you take it to the fucking vet? Like, it looks fucked up. Like, the bitch, the hair's always a fucking mess. It's never fucking put together. Like, that's an ugly ass dog. The tongue is always fucking hanging out. What's wrong with it? So fuck you and fuck your dog too, bitch. The fuck. Speak when spoken to. But anyway, I'm gonna mind my fucking business and move on. Anyway, I had a dream that I was in a circle, like a big group circle, and it was in the lunchroom, and this other boy, and they was saying who looked better, and they said, well, he's straight, and they said I'm a homo. I'm like, and then they picked him when they found out he was straight. I'm like, but I'm better looking than him, and I know that for a fact. He looked a mess. He was built a mess too. I'm like, I'm better looking than him. So how did he get picked? Like, how did everyone pick him over me? How is that possible? I looked to my left, I looked to my right. Everybody's pointing at him. I'm like, I'm disgusted right now. I'm like, why would you pick him? Because he's straight? I'm like, he's boring. Like, look at him and he doesn't do anything. Like, he's not cool at all. And you think he's better looking than me? I'm like, that's just so fucking crazy. And I'm like, what kind of a fucking dream is this? Like, I need to get the fuck out of here. I need to walk at the lunchroom. And then I eventually did walk at the fucking lunchroom. Because everyone's like, oh, he's better looking than you. But he's not. He's not. And then this other person said, yeah, well, like, they're lying to you. Like, you're better looking than him, clearly. I'm like, oh, exactly. Exactly. So now I'm confused. But anyway, I eventually woke up. And like I just thought it was pretty crazy. I just needed to share that. But another thing that I was doing, I was watching what was it? An interview on YouTube. I think we should go over it. It's with Tokyo Tony, and it's pretty fucking crazy. They said she lied in this whole interview. So, and I think she did too. Let's listen.
I have prissy tomboy records.
Period.
I have vivacious hair and lashes. I have vivacious skin.
This is her saying that she has
I have a lot
business.
going on.
And then,
But what I said was, because I still have a lot of things and I'm going through a divorce or whatever, I don't need to come out of my pocket for them. Let their money be hard earned, so can't nobody F with me about them. So let me go
Period.
work for my money from literally working from DoorDash and give it to them.
Right.
But it was annoying. Like, it was just, because I'm pulling up to the door and it's like, and everybody want to take pictures. So it's like hard to do.
Oh.
right. I can understand that.
But I got it on my phone if you want to see.
No, I can
No.
understand that. Unforgettable. That's the song from French
Yes,
Montana.
baby, unforgettable. Ah, yes.
Okay. So, Miss Tokyo Tony,
Yes.
have you ever worked as like a stripper or a sex worker?
Yes, of course.
Oh. Oh.
I never been a stripper.
Oh,
I can't
wow.
dance to save my life.
You
Can't
ever
twerk
worked
a
as a sex worker?
Never worked as a sex worker.
She talk about who hasn't. Let me mind my
You've been a slut all
business.
your life.
Having a slut. Wait, hold up.
Let me
Give me
say
the
that.
difference between a slut
I'm
and a
about
prostitute.
to.
What's a slut and a prostitute?
Okay, the difference between the two is no payment.
Oh.
That's why if somebody call you a hoe, be happy. Somebody call
Oh.
you a slut, you coming back with your hair pushed up and dirty feet.
Ew.
How you get dirty feet?
You walking on dirt.
Oh wow. Dirty
What?
dick. Oh.
Wait, no, start over. Because I'm confused. I'm a little suburb baby.
Okay.
So explain.
Okay, let me break it down.
Okay.
A slut, Amber Rose,
Oh.
says slut walk, right? They are sluts. They don't get no money.
Oh, wow.
They just get hammered
Oh.
and let go. A prostitute, anything like that. What you want to call sex workers these days? Okay, crazy.
Oh,
Sex
wow.
workers, they're gonna get
It's all
their,
the same.
they're gonna get their money. No, so it's no difference than a girl saying, "Oh, this dude got me this, and
Oh,
this
wow.
dude got me that." So what are you now? You're not independent. Because if a dude giving you something, where is your independence?
Oh, wow.
I'm independent. I haven't got nothing from a dude in 5 years.
Not even no
Ooh.
flowers. huh?
Nothing. Megan bought me flowers. Where
Oh,
you at,
wow.
Marcellus? Megan James bought me flowers.
Oh wow.
Did it? Okay, go.
Okay, so
I'm just kidding.
She's a
how do you feel about the
lesbian.
people
I
that,
feel like
basically like down talk sex
I
workers,
feel like she's a
prostitutes,
lesbian. Like
people
I don't
that
know. I
basically
just get
put a
that
price
vibe
tag
from
on
her.
them?
Well, first of all, it's a prostitute, when you speak on those terms, it doesn't always be vagina. You said sex worker,
Oh.
not having sex. It's a difference. Let me break it down. You have escort services, okay, where ladies come out. Example, quote myself back in the day. You can come out and
Oh, wow.
you go to a place like this. You have dinner, you chill, you whatever. You massage your shoulders, you talk to him. You go to sleep, you relax, you get your check, you go.
That's prostitute.
No,
That's
not
sex worker.
That's, what would you call that? Escort.
That's escort.
Yes. It's prostitute
Okay,
straight
I'm
up.
just gonna mind my business about that. But that interview is looking crazy. Like, she talk about like she like a lesbian. I'm like, oh my gosh, like why are you a lesbian too? Why does everyone want to become a lesbian? It's not that great. It's not a lifestyle, honey. It's not. I just don't understand why everyone wants to be a lesbian. I look to my left, I look to my right. There's just more lesbians as they come. I'm like, what? Like, that's just not the way to go. It's just a no for me. Like, it was Adam and Eve, not Eve and Eva. Like, why would you want to be lesbian? Now, we need to talk about this. This is serious. Like, you just really want to be lesbian? Do you really want to be different? Like, what made you think you can do that? What made you think that? Like, I just don't understand, but I am gonna mind my business. I mean, it's not my business. If you want to be a lesbian, but just don't come around me near it. It makes my body itch, like, but I am gonna mind my business. Anyway, now it is time for the questions that you guys have asked me. First question. Hi, Ken. I heard rumors of you being a homo. Is that true? As if? What? A homo? I look to my left, I look to my right, and the crowd is confused. No homo here. You know, no homo here. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. You know, I just, I get bored and, I just want to live my life. Let me live my life. And that's okay. I can live my life. Just say thank you later. And just go on about your day. And just mind your business. So, yeah, I get bored. That's the answer to that. I get bored. And I live the best life that I can live for what I got. Okay? I make it work with what the fuck I got. How about that? How about them bananas? But anyway, next question. Hey, bitch. Watch those bitch words, you bitch. I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to calling a bitch. Watch those bitch words. Okay? I'm not doing this. We're not doing this. No, not today, not tomorrow, not ever. No. But anyway, let me reread it. Hey, bitch. Are you an extrovert or introvert? You're in my business once again, but I say both, depending on my mood. Like, depends what we're doing. Like, I could be both. Like, if I was in the woods, I'll be an introvert. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, I don't want to be associated about people no more. I just want to be on my own and think about going home because the bugs are already aggravating me and I'm already getting pissed because I'm getting cold and the fire's not doing it for me. And I just want to go home. I just don't want to be all jump all over the place during camping. I hate camping. Camping is not for me. And I have very traumatic stories about that. Like, it was just, it's just horrible. Blood everywhere. Because I stubbed my toe when I was camping. I stubbed my toe on a piece of wood and it made me bleed. It was horrible. Blood everywhere. I'm like, oh my gosh, it was just fucking crazy. And I just hated camping ever since that. There's more stories about the camping, but that's just one of them. But yeah, that's the answer to that one. Okay, next question. Ken, I want some advice about this man. He has a girlfriend, but he DL and always texts on my phone. But his dick is huge though. And he's so fine. What should I do? What you should do is mind your fucking business. Like, you have no business messing with that man knowing that he got a girlfriend. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, you need to do better for yourself. Truly, and you need to be fair to her and let that bitch know that her man is a homo. And he's just not the one for her. And she needs to find a new one quickly. Like, but you said the dick is huge and he's fine. I mean, maybe like a one-time thing and just pretend you didn't know. And then after that, get serious and just say, I'm telling your girlfriend we can't do this no more. Leave it at that and then go on about your day. That's all you have to do. I think that's like the advice I can give because I really don't know. I really don't know. But there's plenty of other people who are fine and have, big wee-wees down there. So, like, he's not the only one. So you could easily find another one if you found that one. But make sure they don't have a girlfriend. Just do better. It's just not right. Do better for yourself and do better for the girl. Okay? Just do better. It's just, I'm just coming out of my business. Last but not least question. Can you tell us a story time? Let me think about it. The time I had beef with one of my teachers. Yeah. I'm gonna drop the name. Mr. King. Yeah, we used to have beef. It was just really crazy. And I remember he was a new teacher and I was in 5th grade because the other teachers decided to leave and he was bald headed and he just never came back. So Mr. King is the new teacher or whatever, and he's just saying crazy stuff to me and to these other people. He was just rude. He said I should get eaten by a crocodile. I looked to my left, I looked to my right. I'm like, who the fuck says this to a child? I'm like, what the fuck do you mean I should get eaten by a fucking crocodile, bitch? Because I didn't know the fucking answer to your fucking question, you bitch. The fuck? Talk about I should get eaten by a fucking crocodile. And then he said I was slow this one time. I'm like, I am not slow, bitch. I'm literally faster than you. You can't even fucking jump. Stop fucking talking to me. And this other time he said, oh, he accused me of not doing my homework. Like, he accused me of not doing my homework. Because we had to write in these journals online, like, every week. And he said, you haven't been writing in your journals. I'm like, yes, I have. It just hasn't updated yet. Like, are you accusing me of not doing my work? Because I did do my work. I know exactly what the fuck a journal was about. I wrote it. He said, it's not there. Google automatically saves the writing or whatever. It would be there. You just didn't do it. I said, I didn't do nothing. He said, I believe you. I believe that you didn't do nothing. Literally. I'm like, who are you trying to clock? I'm like, I did do it. I did do my fucking journals. They're just not there right now. And he was like, you just didn't do it. To say it, you could go sit down. I'm like, I did do it, but okay, fuck you too then. And he also became the basketball fucking coach. I really wasn't happy. I wasn't happy at all. So when I was on the team, he barely put me on the fucking court because we had beef. And he would rarely give me compliments about what I did, even though I did a great job. Like, I made every fucking shot that I made. And he was like, I guess you like, yeah, you did, average. I'm like, average? I looked to my left, I looked to my right. These other boys on the team, they only made like one. And I made all of them that I shot. So what the fuck is you talking about? And he's like, yeah, it's average. I'm like, oh, okay, bitch. The fuck? And this other time, he said I was cheating. I'm like, cheating on work? What do you take me for? How would I cheat? I don't have a phone. How am I cheating? Riddle me that, bitch. I'm like, how am I cheating? I don't have no paper with me. I have nothing else with me but the assignment that I'm doing. I'm like, how am I cheating? He said, you're cheating. I saw something. I'm like, you didn't see shit. You need new fucking prescriptions then, bitch. It was just really crazy. And he also said this other thing too. He said my friend should get eaten by a crocodile. And he said she would get chased by one and she wouldn't be able to outrun it because she was low-key big. I was like, oh, I looked to my left, I looked to my fucking right. I'm like, this is a rude bitch. I need to go to my teachers about this. I'm like, you basically called her big and you're bigger than her. So how does that work? And he will always fucking have chocolate in his fucking drawer. He will always eat candy during class. I'm like, that's such a fucking interruption. That's not professional or is a fucking ethical, bitch. And you're eating candy in front of children in your classroom? You think that's professional? I don't think so. His trash was full of fucking candy wrappers. Every single time his breath smelled like fucking Hershey fucking shit, whatever. And it smelled like that because he got fucking close to me to this one time and he was telling me what should I do on an assignment, whatever. And I smell his breath and it smelled like fucking chocolate. I'm like, you need to back up a little bit. This is getting a little homo. Like, you're getting a little too close to my comfort zone. And like, it was just really aggravating. So I went to next door. It was lunchtime. And I went to one of my teacher's classroom. I'm like, they need to fire him. I don't like him. He said I should get eaten by a fucking crocodile. She was like, no, he's nice. Give him a chance. Stop saying that. I'm like, girl, have you not seen him? He's rude all the time. He be calling people slow and stuff. And like, he literally hit me and pushed me out his way. Literally, real talk. He was also the fucking track coach. Believe it or not. He was also the fucking track coach. I did track and I did basketball. So I'm like, not only you're the basketball coach, you're the track coach. Like, can I get a break from this bitch? So he knew I was a fast runner. I'm a fucking fast runner. And so he had no choice but to give me fucking credit. And so I did the 400, I did the 800. And something wasn't, I don't know. It was, oh, it was field day. It was field day. And we was doing something, and he told me to grab a piece of paper. And I couldn't find it. And he hit me, and he pushed me out his way, trying to find the paper. I'm like, uh, no way this bitch just hit me and pushed me out his fucking way. This is child harassment and abuse by a teacher. Like, literally. I'm like, now I'm getting aggravated. Now I want to go home. I don't even want to do field day anymore. Like, I don't even want to eat the fucking food anymore. I want to go home. This bitch just fucking hit me and pushed me out his fucking way like I'm his fucking bitch. And that's not gonna fucking happen. That wasn't gonna happen. So I told my friends, I'm like, this bitch just fucking hit me and pushed me. And they was like, well, what are you gonna do about it? I'm like, I don't fucking know yet. I'm like, should I go to the fucking principal? Mind you, I was best friends with the fucking principal. We was cool. 1-on-1. Like, we was just so fucking cool. And I also have a story time about that also. But anyway, yeah, I'm like, should I go to the principal? I'm like, this guy's really getting out of hand. He's always rude. He said I should get eaten by a fucking crocodile. Now he's hitting me and pushing me out his way because he's jealous of me. He was fucking jealous of me. He was jealous of me because he knew I was smarter and faster than him at everything. Like, but he claimed that he was a fucking professor at fucking Harvard. I'm like, you're a professor at Harvard, but you're a middle school teacher here. So what's really going on? What's really going on? Who's lying? What's going on? Why the lie? You're a professor at Harvard, but you're also a middle school teacher here. Why not just be a full-time professor over there then? Now I feel like you're lying. I mean, I'm pretty sure they pay well or something over there, so why are you here? Why are you here? Like, he was like, oh, like, I went to Harvard. I'm like, you did not go to Harvard. You printed that shirt out. He printed that poster out. He did not go to Harvard. I know that for a fact. And he had it like all over his fucking walls too. Like, oh, I went to Harvard and this and that and the third. I'm like, you did not go to Harvard. And he said he loves Michigan State. Like, he loves Michigan football so fucking bad. He said he missed his brother's wedding for a football game. I'm like, wow. I'm like, that's a bitchy move. And he also said he missed his grandmother's funeral for a football game. I'm like, when he told that to the class, he was like, everyone looked at him. They was like, this guy is so fucking crazy. Like, he's that obsessed with football. Like, he needs to get it together. I'm like, I agree. He does need to get it together because what do you mean you missed your brother's wedding in a funeral for a football game? He was like, yeah, I really didn't care. I really like football. I'm like, okay. But back to the fucking Harvard. That bitch did not go to Harvard. He said he was a fucking professor, but he really wasn't. But anyway, that bitch was jealous of me. And he also made me lose my fucking watch. I had a watch. It was plastic, but I also had a camera on it so I could take pictures of myself and take selfies or whatever on it. So it was a football game. I mean, not a football game. It was a basketball game. And I was in the, we was in the bathroom changing into our jerseys or whatever. And I was in the stall and I took off my watch for a second. And I put it on the fucking thing and he was rushing us. He literally rushes. He's like, come on, come on, come on. I'm like, what the fuck? So I got my shit and I literally forgot my watch. He made me lose my watch by rushing me. Because I was in a rush. I didn't even think to fucking grab it. I'm like, this bitch just pissed me off. And when I got home, I'm like, where's my watch? Where's my watch? So I went to the teacher and I said, I left my watch at the fucking school, at the other school in the fucking bathroom. We need to go fucking get it. And then they said, well, we didn't find a watch. Like, it's not lost and found or nothing. And they went to the bathroom where I supposedly lost it in. And they said there was nothing there in that bathroom. I'm like, so someone fucking robbed my watch. Someone robbed me. Someone stole my fucking watch. I'm like, I need my watch back. I need my watch back. Like, I have photos of me I have photos of me, and friends. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck? All those selfies gone to waste. I want to look at myself 20 years from now. I was really upset. And I also had games on the watch. I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm watchless now. And I hated him for that. And I hated him for fucking pushing me and fucking hitting me too. That bitch. And he had the audacity to call me big too. I'm like, I'm not big. You're bigger than me, ho. You're bigger than me. Literally. I'm like, that's just so fucking rude. And then soon later, like, we became cool. And then we became friends or whatever. I'm like, okay, he's a cool teacher. I get his humor now. But before that, it was just no. It was a no for me. Sorry. But we're cool, I guess. I'm gonna mind my business though. But I also have another story time I could also tell. By me and my principal. We was cool and we had a field trip and we went to Kentucky and she took me to Kentucky, me and her in a car, and I was just studying for an exam because we had an exam like 2 weeks. In 2 weeks or the week after that. So we went to Kentucky or whatever, and it was cool. And as we was coming back, it was really dark. It was really late. And I was chilling in the backseat or whatever. It was a red light. She stops at the red light, and she looks around, and she says, oh, fuck it. She runs the fucking red light. I'm like, oh my gosh, time and place. You literally ran a red light, and you're the principal of our school. And I'm the kid in the back, and you ran a red light. I'm like, should I call the cops? JK, I would never do that. But, like, seriously, like, you ran a red light. Like, that was just really crazy, I thought. And I never forgot that. And she told me not to tell no one. I'm like, well, you really expect me not to tell no one? This is pretty crazy news. Really, really crazy. So, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I think that's all the story times I have that I'm gonna share for this podcast. And I have nothing else to really say. You're caught up on the tea. I might have some tea later. I feel like something's gonna happen eventually. But anyway, I think this is the end of the podcast. But anyway, tune in for the next episode. Bye, bitch.